Good morning, students. Exercise 6.6, problem number 1. Find a parametric form of vector equation of a plane which is at a distance of 7 units from the origin, having 3, minus 4, 5 as direction ratios of a normal to it. Okay, so what is asked? Parametric form of vector equation of a plane. So how the plane is? Which is at a distance of 7 units from the origin. So see that the distance of 7 units from the origin. So we have to take the perpendicular distance from origin to the plane as P. So what is given here? P is equal to 7. And having the plane having 3, minus 4, 5 as direction ratios of a normal to it. So here 3, minus 4, 5 they are nothing but the direction ratios of the normal vector to the plane. So usually normal vector we can take it as n vector. Okay. Otherwise you can take d vector. It is not unit normal vector, only normal vector is given. So I can take either d vector or n vector. So here I have taken d vector. D vector is equal to 3i cap minus 4j cap plus 5k cap. Okay, so if the P is there, the perpendicular distance from origin is there, the parametric form of vector equation of the plane is r vector dot d cap is equal to P. Okay, so here you are having only the normal vector. So the d cap can be written as unit normal vector can be written as d vector by modulus of d vector. So r vector dot your d vector is here. So you have to substitute divided by whose modulus? It's nothing but square root of 9 the 3 the whole square, that is 9, plus minus 4 the whole square 16, plus 5 the whole square 25, which is equal to, what is the perpendicular distance is given? It is 7. So that is equal to 7. And when you simplify, it is root 50. Root 50 root 50 can be written as 5 root 2. So 50 can be written as 25 into 2. So square root of 25 is 5. So 5 root 2. This is the parametric equation of the plane. Okay, so we'll go to the second problem. Find the direction cosines of the normal to the plane. So first, here the plane equation is given in terms of Cartesian form. You have to find the direction cosines of the normal to the plane. Okay, also find the non-parametric form of vector equation of a plane and the length of the perpendicular to the plane from the origin. So first I'll consider the equation of the plane which is in the Cartesian form. So this can be written as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap dot 12i cap plus 3j cap minus 4k cap is equal to 25. So when you take the dot product between them, you will get this answer. Okay, so you see that if it is the equation of the plane is in the form of r vector dot n vector is equal to q. Okay, the vector equation of the plane in the standard form. So after dot you will have the normal vector. So it can be written as n vector. Okay, so n vector is equal to 12i cap plus 3j cap minus 4k cap. On the right hand side number we can denote as q. So q is equal to 65. Here what is asked first? Here n cap. So n cap is nothing but here n vector by modulus of n vector. So it is 12i cap plus 3j cap minus 4k cap divided by square root of 12 the whole square is 144 plus 9 plus 16. So that is equal to square root of 169. So the square root of 169 is 13. So I have found n cap. Okay, next I am going to find P. So already I have told the formula, it is equal to Q by modulus of n vector. What is your Q? Q is the number, that is 65. 65 divided by, what is modulus of n vector? So this is n vector, so whose modulus is written in the denominator, that is nothing but square root of 169. So square root of 169 is 13. So 65 by 13 is equal to 5. So I have found n cap and P. Okay, so the length of the perpendicular from origin to the plane is asked here. Okay, and the length of the perpendicular to the plane from the origin, that is nothing but P. So P is, the answer is 5. So we have found the length of the perpendicular of the plane from the origin. And what is asked? Find the non-parametric form of vector equation. So see that here the non-parametric form of vector equation is r vector dot d cap is equal to P. Okay, in the place of d cap, here we have taken the normal vector as n vector. So here in the place of d cap you can write n cap. So here what is the n cap we have found? So this is your n cap. So r vector dot 12 I cap plus 3j cap minus 4k cap divided by 13 is equal to, what is your P? That is equal to 5. So non-parametric form of vector equation, and this is the length of the perpendicular from origin to the plane is found. Okay, come to the third problem. Find the vector and Cartesian equation of the plane passing through the point with the position vector and normal to the vector. Here see, two results are given. One is the position vector of the passing point of the plane. Another one is the normal vector. Okay, so the position vector of the passing point of the plane we can denote as A vector, and the normal vector is denoted as n vector. If here these two results are given, the vector equation of the plane is r vector dot n vector is equal to A vector dot n vector. So in the place of n vector you have to substitute this, and A vector here 2i cap plus 6j cap plus 3k cap dot, and n vector is I cap plus 3j cap plus 5k cap. So when you take the dot product between them, so 1 into 2 is 2 and 6 into 3 is 18, 3 into 5 is 15. So when you simplify you will get the answer as 35. This is the vector equation of the plane passing through one point and normal to the vector. And here what is also asked? Cartesian equation. So to find the Cartesian equation, here r vector can be substituted as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So when you substitute in this equation you will get this answer. So when you take the dot product between them you will get 1 into x ax plus 3 into y 3y plus 5 into z, 5z is equal to 35. This is the Cartesian equation of the plane. Okay, we come to the fourth problem. A plane passes through the point minus 1, 1, 2 and the normal to the plane of magnitude 3 root 3 makes equal acute angles with the coordinate axis. Find the equation of the plane. Okay, in the previous problem it is directly given. What are the results are directly given? Position vector of the passing point and the normal vector. Here in this problem the passing point is given directly and they are telling about the normal how it is given of magnitude separately, and the normal makes equal acute angles with the coordinate axis. So from the passing point we can write the position vector of the passing point. So that is A vector is equal to minus I cap plus j cap plus 2k cap. And what is given? The normal makes equal acute angle with the coordinate axis, that is x, y and z axis. So if you take alpha is the angle between the normal to x axis, and beta is the angle between normal to the y axis, and gamma is the angle between normal to the z axis. So here what is given? Alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma. So in 11th standard we have studied the sum of the square of the direction cosines is equal to 1. So here you can substitute in the place of beta as alpha, and here also gamma as alpha. So you are getting 3 cos squared alpha is equal to 1. So cos squared alpha is equal to 1 by 3. So cos alpha is equal to what it is? 1 by root 3. So alpha, beta, gamma, everything is equal. So you will get cos alpha is equal to cos beta is equal to cos gamma is equal to 1 by root 3. What is cos alpha? That is nothing but the direction cosines of the normal with the x-axis. So if you consider the normal vector as ai cap plus bj cap plus ek cap, then your cos alpha, what is the formula we will use? X by r. So here your x is what? This a divided by, in the place of r is the modulus of the vector. Here the modulus of normal vector. So modulus of n vector. In the same way cos beta, how will you write? Y by r. So here your y is b. b by modulus of n vector. What is cos gamma? Z by r. So z is, here it is c. c by modulus of n vector. Okay, you take the first result. Cos alpha is equal to a by modulus of n vector. Here what is given in the problem? The normal to the plane of magnitude 3 units. So the modulus of n vector is 3 root 3. So root 3 getting cancelled. A by 3 is equal to 1. So a is equal to 3. In the same way, cos beta, from these two results you will get b is equal to c is equal to 3. So therefore your n cap is equal to, here what is a? 3. What is b? That also 3. What is c? That also 3. So the normal vector is 3i cap plus 3j cap plus 3k cap. So from the given result we have found the normal vector to the plane. Now what are the results you are having? You are having the position vector of the one passing point of the plane and the normal vector. So the vector equation of the plane formula is r vector dot n vector is equal to a vector dot n vector. So in the place of n vector you have substituted this result, and in the place of a vector here you are having minus i cap plus j cap plus 2k cap. So when you substitute, if you take the dot product between them, so minus 1 into 3 minus 3, 1 into 3 is 3, 2 into 3 6. So minus 3 plus 3 getting cancelled, you will get the answer as 6. So now you have to write the Cartesian equation also. So here in this equation if you substitute r vector as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, so you will get this answer. If you take the dot product between them, your answer is 3x plus 3y plus 3z is equal to 6. So when you divide it by 3, you will get x plus y plus z is equal to 2. Okay, so come to the fifth problem. Find the intercepts cut off by the plane. This is the plane on the coordinate axis. Okay, so you consider the plane equation. In that, you just consider r vector as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Okay, so when you take the dot product between them, you will get the answer as 6x 4y minus 3z is equal to 12. So what is asked? Intercepts. Okay, cut off by the plane with the coordinate axis. So you have to bring it in the intercept form of the plane. So you have, for that what you have to do, the right hand side should be 1. So divide the whole thing by 12. Okay, up 6x by 12 is x by 2 plus 4y by 12 is y by 3 minus 3z by 12 is z by 4, which is equal to 12 by 12, that is 1. So your x-intercept is 2. It is in the form of x by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to 1. So your a is the x-intercept, that is equal to 2, and here this is 3 is the y-intercept, that is denoted as b. b is equal to 3, and come to the z-intercept, that is here you have to write plus, so the minus can be given to this number. So c is equal to minus 4. Okay, so the next one, if a plane, sixth problem, if a plane meets the coordinate axis at ABC such that the centroid of the triangle ABC is the point UVW. Find the equation of the plane. So see here, you see the plane meets the coordinate axis. Appa you will get the intercept. So first I'll let the equation of the plane in the intercept form be x by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to 1. Okay, the plane meets the x-axis at the point A, okay, and the y-axis at the point B and z-axis at the point C. So therefore the coordinates of the point is A, 0, 0, and y-axis means B is on the y-axis, so it is 0, B, 0, and C is on the z-axis, so it is 0, 0, C. But here, how the plane meets the coordinate axis in such a way that the centroid of the triangle ABC is the point U, V, W. So, U, V, W is the centroid of the triangle ABC. Okay. So, the centroid of the triangle ABC using the 3 points. How to find the centroid of the triangle? Using the formula x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. So you will get, using the 3 points, a plus 0 plus 0 by 3. So you will get a by 3. Next one, 0 plus b plus 0, that is b by 3. Next one, 0 plus 0 plus c by 3. So it is c by 3. So using the 3 points, the centroid of the triangle is a by 3, b by 3, c by 3. In this problem, which point is given as the centroid? UVW. So you have to equate UVW is equal to a by 3, b by 3 and c by 3. Take the first coordinate. U is equal to a by 3. So u is equal to a by 3 means what is a? A is equal to 3u. Similarly, b is equal to b by 3 implies b is equal to 3v. W is equal to c by 3 implies c is equal to 3w. So what is asked? Find the equation of the plane. Already we have written the equation. In that what is needed? ABC. Here we have found ABC. You have to substitute in that equation. So x by, in the place of a you have to substitute 3u. In the place of b 3v. In the place of c 3w. So when you simplify, you will get the answer as x by u plus y by v plus z by w, that is equal to 3. Thank you, students.